Let's give it up for Bailey. Good morning, Philadelphia. We are in the city of sibling love, and we are happy to be here. Again, I'm Reverend Cassandra Gould. I have the privilege of serving at Faith in Action National Network. You heard from our director a few minutes ago, where I am the managing director of Power Building. I oversee our immigration work. Immigration is at stake in this moment. I also oversee our faith team. Faith is at stake in this moment. We got one narrative of faith, and it's not the right narrative. And so I am, as a black woman who's also a faith leader, as a parent, I am a multi-issue woman. I live a multi-issue life, and I have to be a multi-issue voter. And so when I got the call from Meg, and if Meg calls you, we all answer, to ask me, would I ride the bus for a week so that I could help them vote our future, it was a resounding yes. So let's give it up for the nuns on the bus, because they understand what is needed in this moment. You have heard what I would call in the prophetic black church tradition, the call. You've heard the call about our values for voting. You've heard the call about our vision for voting. Now it is your opportunity to respond. Right here in this city in 1984, Reverend Dr. Jesse Jackson, when he was running for president, he gave an iconic speech. And he said that we had a chance and a choice. I want to offer a 2024 remix on that. We have an opportunity and we have an obligation. We have an opportunity and an obligation in just 36 days to show up and vote. So this is the response. You have to pledge right now in front of God and everybody that you will use your obligation to engage in this sacred civic ritual known as voting. The ballot box is an equalizer. It is the place that young and old, queer and straight, black, white, and other people of color, rich and poor, city and suburban, rural and urban, all of us that are eligible, all of God's children get one vote. So we have an obligation. Our call to action today is for you, even right now, to make your voting plan, to decide when you're going to vote, where you're going to vote. The second thing is, I see some of you with your phones. Take your phone right now and put it in your hand. How many of you are like me, and you know some people that are less likely to vote than you are? Raise your hand if you at least know 1, 2, maybe 3 people. They're not sure about the issues. They're not sure about the candidates. They don't know if they have time. Your call to action is to send them a text. Send at least 3 to 5 people a text today and tell them, I want to help you make a plan for voting. Don't take any excuses. How many people are going to text 3 to 5 people? See, we've been talking about our values. Our values are basically about humanity and the freedom of all of God's children, right? In that same speech, Jesse Jackson said that unused votes were just like rocks laying around. I want you to take your rock. We know what rocks do, people of faith. Rocks actually knock out Goliath. Your vote is your rock in this season. Your vote is the rock that will knock out the Goliath that's trying to take democracy from us. Your vote is the rock that will knock out those who would seek to disenfranchise immigrants among us. Your vote is your rock that will seek to not have people housed in this country. Your vote is your rock, and we don't want to leave any rocks lying around. So you text those 3 to 5 people and you tell them, I'm going to help you take your vote so you can use your slingshot at the ballot and knock out everything that will seek to keep us from the freedom that God desires for all of us. Don't let your vote be a rock just laying around. Anybody know where some rocks are just laying around? Take those votes, get them to the ballot box, and make sure they vote. Finally, I want you to have a ballot party. I want you to download the ballot. You can get it from Nuns on the Bus, the local women's vote League of Women Voters. You can get it from the Power Office. Get that ballot, know everything on it, up and down ballot. Have a virtual party or invite people over for tea, coffee, or your favorite beverage. And share with them what is on the ballot so that we will not be rocks just lying around waiting for people to kick us to the curb at will. Will you promise me that you will go out and do that so that this bus tour might not be in vain? Yeah, let's take those rocks. Let's shoot our best shot. And now you also get to sign the bus. Let's thank all of our speakers who've been here with us today. Thank all of you for showing up. Rocks will not just be lying around. Come and join us by signing the bus and follow and support Nuns on the Bus. God bless you.